Let us see. Okay, we are live already in YouTube and in Ramble. So if you are in Ramble waiting already, you better click at the play and okay. So if you are in Ramble already, we started. Usually Ramble it takes a little bit time more than YouTube to start immediately, but it should show soon in your screen. You can refresh the page and you will see the global Earth. All right. Welcome everybody. May the Lord bless you all. And today we are going to have some good time together, try to discuss Islam with Muslims. If we have any Muhammadan is here with us, please feel free, you can join us and you can put your hand. We would like to have a nice conversation. There is no need to use a bad language or to be aggressive. You are welcome to convince us. Hello CP, question brother. I watched recent video of J. Smith applying textual criticism to Islam, and there is 200-300 years gap from when Muhammad died and when hadith were put forth. Well, you know, I mean, you see, I don't like, I use this argument if I want to go in details about the hadith, but if the Muslim believe in it, you better debate them about what they believe. You know, those things, you know, like J. Smith, what he is doing is like if you are debating someone, he is doing academic study, you know. But Muslims, average Muslims, they don't even know what is in their book. The same as many Christians, they are Christian by name. They wear a cross, but they have no idea what the Bible teaches. So those arguments, they can be used with someone, you know, he knows, he have knowledge, he study, and then you can discuss with him how valid this text is. However, in our scenario, we are fighting the cult of Muhammad. When you want to fight somebody, cult, belief, you fight his belief. You don't fight your own theories or, you know, trying to prove what actually. In fact, I believe there is many Muslims will be happy to see J. Smith making hadith is invalid, because now they can wash all the garbage in the hadith. Say, see, even you Christians agree with us, it is invalid. So this is what we see every day with the Muslims. The second we show them something embarrassing, what they say, this hadith is fabricated. So when a Christian, he come and he say such a statement, the Muslim will be happy for it. I mean, they are desperate to get rid of the hadith. So it's not even smart, in my way I view it, it's not even smart to go there. Are you here to defeat Islam, or you are here to support Islam? The one who make argument hadith is not valid is supporting Islam. Anyone who say hadith, you see, I can agree with him that hadith is full of garbage, you know, and obviously there's many of it is written long after, all of it actually written after, but maybe there is some truth there. However, I debate the Muslims about what they believe. And it's for our benefit to expose Islam, to debate them about what they believe, not what you think. So I don't like that direction of fighting Islam. I believe it's not even smart, and it doesn't take you anywhere, and the Muslim will like it. So what J. Smith is saying to you, the hadith is da'if. Thank you very much, J. Smith. Yeah. So, and at the same time, uh, we have like today we have liberals, right? Generation of liberals brainwashed in the West, in America and Europe. It doesn't matter what you show them. You show them women are raped by Hamas, still they think Palestinian are they are freedom fighters. You show them that they are burning children, still they think, you know. So you don't waste your time with the stupid things. If you want to beat somebody argument, you use his argument, not yours. Do we have any Muhammadan? Who is a Muhammadan would like to join us? I hope my voice coming good in Ramble and in YouTube. Is the voice good in Ramble? Let us hope so. In a video of yours, I heard that Muhammad having sexual intercourse with an animal. Yeah, the Muslim they try to say it's not, but it's obvious. All right. I will give you the reference if you are interested. But you have to use Google Translation to translate. Now, for sure, the Muslims, they try, uh, they try their best to make it look different, you know. This why, like, you know, when G. Smith, he said hadith is not valid, those people, they would love it. You are not, you are not helping the case against Islam. You are supporting Islam. All right. Actually, there is a translation for the whole thing. I think it's in Answering Islam webpage. You can find it. Let me see if I can find it in English. I mean, you choose this topic for the morning. All right. A question by question. Let me just finish the first one and then you give me the second one. We cannot answer every question in the same time. The hadith, you can find it as an example here, but I'm trying to find you the whole details. This is the link. Oh, hold on, let me post the link for you, sorry. And we will post it in Rambo. And we will post it in YouTube. You can use Google Translation. YouTube did not allow me to post it. The link is so long, maybe. All right, no problem. You have to shorten it. If you go here, oh, we don't want to go to video, sorry. Woman. Shut up. Let us go here and open this link here. Here it says from Abu Huraira that if he sat between her four legs and he did if her, he have to wash. The Muslim, they say, this is not about an animal. Will you tell me what is the thing? A female, she have four things. All right. But if you find the web page in English, that will be better, because even in Nawawi, he explained the hadith and he explained clearly about having sex with animals. Have you ever heard of a woman, she have four legs? A woman? I mean, even Nancy Pelosi, she have two. Right? And you can find let us see. Actually, let us copy it from here in English. Maybe we can find the whole thing in English. I did not expect my day to start with this in the morning, but people, they come. The same person, he asked the question last night, actually, right? And looked like he stuck with it. Yeah, if somebody can find it in Answering Islam, you will find all details. And Nawawi, which is a big, huge imam in Islam, a scholar, he explained how it is about having sex with dead animals. You know what? Let me do this. Let us try. Okay, we found it. All right, actually, this article written by Sam Shamoun, and this is after my debate with a bunch of Abdul about this issue, and we got them busted. So he made an article, which is very good, and he did the translation. For sure, there is somebody helping him in the translation, but this is the article here, and you can tell right away from the interpretation of the Muslims that this is about something inhumane. So here it says, and this is the interpretation of An-Nawawi. Let us go down. For the same hadith, it says here, and this is, remember, this is interpretation of An-Nawawi. This is not Christians. Is the text clear? Is the text clear? No, you do not need the Arabic. Here we go. We have it in English. And now, please, if you have kids around, just mute the speaker, okay? Just, this is very filthy. You know, this is Islam. So here the Imam supposedly explaining what this is about. Here it says, you need to read me carefully, please. Our companions have said that if the penal head has penetrated a woman anus or a man anus or an animal anus, animal vagina, or it is anus, then it is necessary to wash. Whether the one being penetrated alive or dead. What? Alive or dead. Animal anus. Man anus. Do you see it? Young or old. Whether it's done intentionally or not intentionally. Have you ever heard of somebody who put his penis in someone else's anus and he was not doing it intentionally? Have you ever heard of somebody putting his penis in the anus of an animal and that was not intentionally? Like what? You were driving in the highway and the guy stopped suddenly in front of you and you're like, boing? I mean, do you see the stupidity? What intentionally? What does that mean? And then the stories continue, and then things get more dirty. I'm not going through it all. Here it says, and this is the decent Muslim women who wear hijab. If a woman, she insert in her vagina an animal penis, she must wash. And look here, what is important is washing the vagina, not the women inserting animal penis. No. Here, we are conservative Muslims, you know. And then he says, and if she insert a detached penis, what the heck is that? ذكرا مقطوعا, which means cut off penis. A severed male member, or a material aid, perhaps. What women are doing these days, I don't know. In the time of Muhammad, I have no idea. I feel still like I'm so young to read this. There are two opinions. Look at the decency. There is two opinions. None of them is about if this is allowed or not. No, if she should wash or not. So if this is not about having sex with animals, it's about having what? Anyway, you have the link. You can read it yourself. Take your time. And this is what Islam is about, what we can say. Let us post it for people in YouTube and people in Ramble. Do we have any Muhammadan? Let us screen not showing in YouTube. Oh, sorry guys, I did not switch the screen. This is my fault. Yeah. It's my fault. Sorry. Here we go. Okay, now you see it. So going back, you can see it from here. This is the article. You can search it if you are watching the video later. Just search here, the Quran confused sentence stance on sexual ethics, exposing some more of moral problems of Islam. And this is an article written by Sam Shamoun. And this is the hadith we talk about, you know. And here the reference about what we just read for you. I mean, it cannot get ugly more than this, you know. They are talking even having sex with a child, you know, young or growing. What is this? How even this can be part of any religion conversation? How this can be part of anything have to do with God and holiness, and what is this? Somebody says the problem with that, there is no reference for Islamic source. Who said so? That's not true. This hadith here, you see, this is an-Nawawi. The reference is there. All the reference is there. And I can post for you the reference for an-Nawawi in Arabic. But we are showing in English because you don't know Arabic. All right. The problem with that, there is no Islamic reference. False. Reference is always there. This is the Islamic reference, the Arabic one. I will replace it in the screen. Exactly the same page. It's just in Arabic. شرح النووي على مسلم. And this is the hadith. And all the details you saw in English, it is there. So don't tell me the problem, there is no Islamic reference. Everything you see is there. See it? Every single word in the article is here. So don't tell me it's not, we don't have the reference. We do. If women insert a male or an animal, this is Google translation, remember, it's not accurate, she must wash. If she insert a cut off male, which means a penis cut off, the most correct opinion, she have to wash. I mean, look, yeah, and they say to you, the problem, we don't have the Arabic. Who said so? So where we get this from? From the White House? Well, let me post the link in Ramble because in YouTube this link will not work. Do we have any Muhammadan who would like to join us? So the Muslims are busy telling us about Allah and the Holy Prophet, and but look at this garbage. This is not a religion. We are talking about if we should wash or not after having sex with young boy, or even putting the penis in the anus of a man or an animal. Is that what really important in this religion? Yes. So when a Muslim, he come and he want to debate us about Trinity, I mean, who are you to debate us about Trinity? Look who you are. Look what you believe. Look what you worship. Look what is your guideline. The Muslims, they spend their day talking about genie, because fiction is what make Muslims fear God. And Islam about fearing God, not about believing in God. So if I can make you fear this God, which even if he's a fiction God, then you will stay in your belief. You will be worried, you will be afraid. How a magician called upon the jinn, Mufti Ming said. How? Tell us. Magician, he killed the jinn, really? Hiding fact about jinn in Islam. Really? Like what? Like jinn have sex with his wife and had intercourse with her. And then he saw how the fire catch in her vagina. Because there's a lot of bushes there and he is made of fire. How to tell if someone is a jinn? Look how he move his head. Do you see how the genie move his head, brother? Listen carefully. Do you see how the jinn move his head? This is how the jinn move his head. Are we learning? Brothers and sisters, now we are discovering things only Allah knows. A jinn interrupt a da'wah. This guy is a genie. He interrupted da'wah. I mean, just to make people click and watch, and people are stupid. All right, let us go. We have somebody on the chat. Go ahead, my friend. Al-Bahithu anis salam. I do. Go ahead. Are you a Muslim?
Yes.
What? So you have no comment about what we say? Nothing? Suddenly you want to talk about theology? So everything we say to you, you heard nothing, you know nothing. The only thing you are worrying about theology. What theology? Do you know what theology mean?
Yeah.
What theology mean? Tell me, teach me. Doctrine? Do you Muslims have doctrine?
Yes.
What is your doctrine? Okay, what is your doctrine? Tell me about it. Well, which... It's... I don't understand. Can you speak louder? Who care if your God? Who care if your God is one? Secondly, do your God himself believe he is one? Well, that verse doesn't say Allah is one. No, my friend. That verse doesn't say Allah is one. It says قُلْ هُوَ اللَّهُ أَحَدٌ. Ahad in Arabic means one of. Ahad. He is one of. Yeah. If I type the word Ahad in the Quran right now, here we go. I will type it in the search engine. You will find it repeated tons of times in the Quran, and all of it is coming one off. You can check every verse you see in the screen. You see my screen? Do you see my screen?
Yes.
All right. Every verse of those, do you see the highlighted in yellow word?
Yes.
Each one of them is the word Ahad. Ahad always mean one of. All of those. Look how many. And then we arrive to the verse you mentioned yourself. You said Allah, he says, قُلْ هُوَ اللَّهُ أَحَدٌ. And then you will find that this verse have nothing to do with Allah as being one. Allah is being one of. This is what Ahad mean. This is the same word as Echad, which represent unity or a group. So when Muslims they say Allah is Ahad, they just busted Allah. He can't be one. Secondly, if your God is one or two, who care? There is people who worship Satan, and they have the temple of Satan. They believe that God is one and he is Satan. Now the question is your God is Satan or he is the good God? What?
Can you please say?
Is your God Satan?
No. Can you please?
How you know that your God is not Satan?
Since you're making the claim, so you have the proof.
Well, I have tons of proofs. You know, as an example, Satan always, he is, he focus in sexual temptation and money and power. Is that correct?
Right.
So what your God focus in? What is your reward if you believe in this God Allah? Isn't it sex and money? Huh? Huh? I don't hear you. What?
You can.
Exactly. But Allah, he mentioned specifically that he is even going to jail for you. Women who they are jailed. They are jailed. They can't leave. For eternity, it's just to rape them. How that can be from God?
Can you prove that?
It's in front of you, chapter 55, verse number 72. I'm showing it on the screen. Those women are jailed. They cannot move. They cannot get out. Their job is only to have open legs for the Muhammadans. So Allah will reward you if you follow him by women who they are jailed. They cannot go anywhere. Nobody can see them, only you. And they will stay with you there for eternity. Is that really from God?
Okay, that's
So what?
Can you prove let's say you believe Islam. Can you prove your belief regarding the Trinity is logical?
Well, let us first agree that Islam is from the devil, and then we can talk about the Trinity. Did you decide to leave Islam? I don't understand. What did you? I don't know. Your microphone is not clear. Did you decide to leave Islam?
For the sake of
No, not for the sake. Either you leave Islam or not. We are not playing. We are not kids here. So I ask you. You are the one who said you want to speak about mythology. Why you want to change it now? So the mythology of Islam is what? There's a God. Muslim, they say he's one, but when he speak in Arabic, he called himself we. They ask the Muslim why. They say because Allah, he make it as a form of respect. So Allah, he believe that if he is respected more, he have to be we, not one. And that is against him being one. Because obviously, being one is not enough respected. Being we is more respected. Then we ask the Muslims, what the difference between Satan and Allah? And then in 2 minutes we will find that Satan and Allah, they are one person, because both of them, they focus in sexual temptation and money and power. Everything in the Muslim is a promise, is satanic. Even the Muslim, he been taught that he can lie. Even he lied to his wife, and the wife lied to her husband. A society based on lie is a society of the devil. Even the stupid religion, they say you should not lie. Even the stupid ones. Muhammad, he come with different idea. No. You can lie to your wife, and your wife, she can lie to you, and you can lie to your friends, and you can lie to your enemy. So who's left? I lie to my wife, I lie to my friends, I lie to my enemies. The guy is gone. What happened to him? What happened to Mr. Mythology? Are you there, my friend? Mr. Mythology? You should not leave. You can seek refuge by Allah and you will have victory. Right? Just seek refuge by Allah and you will win. So the Muslims, they have one topic they want to talk about, the Trinity. Why? Because Islam is empty. Who cares if you believe in one or two? By the way, we Christians, we believe in one God anyway. Trinity is one God. And you are being stupid. If we discuss the quality of their God and the quality of our God, you will see that their God cannot be God. In the Quran says that Jesus is holy. And then the Muslim, he comes to you and says, how God can be born of a vagina? The Muslim, they have a problem with Jesus born of a vagina, but they don't have a problem with their God kissing a vagina. Isn't it? This is weird. So you have a problem with Jesus. He is born of a woman, as we see in chapter 21, verse number 91. It says Allah, he breathed into it. And he spoke about what? If you go to the different verse, it says it clearly that he blew into her vagina. And Mary, the daughter of Imran. Who is Imran? Imran is the father of Musa. So the idiot Muhammad, he don't even know that Maryam, the sister of Aaron and Moses, have nothing to do with Mary, the sister, with the mother of Jesus. So he can, in the beginning, when he said that Mary is the sister of Aaron, a Jewish man, he came to him and he said to Aisha, he did not find him home. He said to Aisha, well, what I know, this is wrong. There is hundreds of years between Mary, the sister of Aaron, and Mary, the mother of Jesus. Muhammad, he heard Aisha conversation with this man, and she accused him to be a liar, which means, obviously, this is what Muhammad he meant. And now Muhammad, he want to fix it. So he said they used to call them by their great prophets. But Aaron is not the great prophet. It's not. Not with the existence of Aaron, with Moses. Same time, the verses in the Qur'an about Ali Imran prove Muhammad he meant that Mary, she is really the sister of Aaron for real. Why? Because as you see, Mary, she become the daughter of Imran, and that is Maryam, the same sister of Aaron. And here it says, the Muslim translation, look what they say. He says he breathed into her body. That's false. They say who guarded her chastity. That's false. The word chastity is not mentioned. The word is mentioned there is a vagina. Mary, who guarded her vagina, we breathe into it, not into her body, into it. This is what the Arabic says. ومريم بنت عمران ابنة عمران التي أحصنت فرجها فنفخنا فيه من روحنا. We blow into it. This is the word فرجها, which means vagina. And this is the word نفخنا, which means we blow in it. And this is the word فيه, which means in it. And the funny is that Muhammad, he claimed that Allah, he created Adam the same he created Jesus. He said to him, be, and he was. But as you see, Allah, he sent down his word. The word went down to Mary, and then he breathed into Mary's vagina, and then we have Jesus. The same story for Adam. Allah, he made mud. He fashioned the mud. He let the mud dry for 40 years. And then he breathed into the mud. Yet the stupid Quran, chapter 3, verse number 59 says, the similarity between Jesus and Adam, Allah said to him, both are he made from turab, made them from dust. Was Jesus made from dust, Muslims? Is that how Allah created Jesus? The only one is created from mud is Adam and Eve. The rest are just a reproduction. And here you notice how stupid the author of the Quran. Why did Allah, he made mud, he mixed the mud together, and then he breathed into Jesus? Do we have any Muhammadan? Anyone will say stupid things in the chat, I will block you. What do you mean Allah raped Mary? What's wrong with you people? Why you say that? I mean, I don't know, people, they have a loose mouth. So if he breathed into her vagina, that means he raped her. Is that your conclusion now? Are you supposed to be smart? Or you are insulting Mary? I don't know. Do we have any Muhammadan? Don't make poo-poo. Any Muhammadan would like to join us? Anyone? They know nothing about their God. Their book is full of funny, stupid stories, even it's not good for kids. And then they come to speak about mythology. So let us talk about mythology. If we say to you there's a mythology where if you touch a stone, it erases your sin. What is definition? What is your definition for such a mythology? Any Muslim can help us? Any Muhammadan can help us? What is the definition of the mythology where if you touch a stone or kiss a stone, it erases your sin? Who want to talk about it? Any Muslim? You don't have religion, obviously. You are just a pagan. It's not even a pagan, it's a silly paganism. Any Muhammadan would like to join us and explain why if we kiss a black stone, our sin is forgiven? Anyone? If we go in the hadith, we will find the following. So let us see this mythology and how it works. According to Muhammad, if you touch the black stone and the Yemeni corner, by the way, there's many ways to lose your sin in Islam, just silly stuff, very silly. But let's see this one, which is so clear that this is about paganism, and Islam is nothing but pagan cult. Where is the hadith? Here, all of this, we see how Muhammad, he touched the Yemeni, the corner of Yemen. Let us see why he touched it. All of this, look at this. Why? Any Muslim knows? So not only you have the black stone, any Muhammadan? Umar said, Apostle of Allah did not give up touching the Yemeni corner and the black stone in each time he go around the Kaaba. Why? Any Muslim? I thought you believe that God is in heaven, you believe in one God, but now we have many stones involved with forgiving sin. Any Muhammadan can tell us what is the secret. Do you see all of this is very authentic? And then there's the hadith where it says whoever touched them, Allah erase his sin. Let us show you the hadith. Either Islam is, as they claim, monotheist religion, or there is involved in forgiving sin other objects. Any Muhammadan? What is this? Who is a Muhammadan would like to join us? What is this? More. Oh. Look how easy to lose your sin. Huh? What is this? So all what you need to do, just touch the stones? And you go in circle? And then your sin is gone? Check the waiting room. What is the waiting room? I don't know what is that. Any Muhammadan? All those are pagan rituals the Arab they used to do before Islam. All of it. Any Muhammadan? And look at a very fancy way to lose your sin. It says here that Allah Messenger is saying, when a believer perform ablution, then rinse his mouth, the sin goes out from his mouth. That is so nice. So brother, I go rape a woman or steal or do something, and then I do put some dirty water in my mouth, and then the sin is gone. Yeah, is that the Islamic Listerine? What the heck is that? Are you sure? And when he snuffs up the water, the sin go out of his nose. What the heck? You Muslims have sin in your nose? I thought those are boogers. And it's not. It turned to be no. Those are sin. And when he washes his face, the sin go out of his face. So why you need to pray? That's it. The sin is gone. And what about you take a shower and that's it? This is a religion? This is the hadith if you like to save it. And if you are watching the video in some other time, you can search for the reference as you see in the screen. All right? And we can find it to you in other forms too, not necessarily here. Because this hadith is mentioned many times, many places, not only here. Tons of times, you know. So like here, this is Muwatta Malik. This is An-Nisa'i. This is Ibn Majah. And as you see, this is all Sahih, you know. You can freeze the screen anytime, so you can see the reference. You know, you can search for it, as you see. So this is a very authentic hadith, and the Muslim, they cannot say it's a joke, it's a lie, it is not true, you know. Madness. Nothing but madness. Do we have any Muhammadan? Mayday, mayday. So I find it funny that today we started by a Muslim who want to talk about mythology. And the second we ask him about mythology, he flee. Any Muhammadan? How is the sound coming in Ramble, guys? Do you hear me good in Ramble? Is it good? All right. I hope the quality of the image too is good. I don't know if I will continue going live in YouTube, but you know, it's just what we will lose. But I'm not back in YouTube actually. I'm staying in Ramble, but you know, until they delete our channel, because I believe they will do it. YouTube will do it sooner or later. Each time I reach like 80,000, 90,000, they delete my channel. So this time it was weird, like because I'm very careful, you know, I don't keep my videos in my channel. Otherwise, those idiots in YouTube, they will take it down. And here I say to the atheist who side with the Muhammadan, you are siding with those who hate you most, and you are so stupid, unbelievably stupid. And this is what we see actually. They go and they want to free Palestine, free Palestine. But those people, they want to get rid of you too. Those people believe in controlling the earth, not only Jerusalem. This is why I'm very convinced that those liberals in the West are the most stupid ever. They join with the one who want to destroy their civilization, if they have any left. Do we have any Muhammadan? Who is a Muhammadan would like to open his camera and show us how sin come out from his nose? I'm just curious. Who is a Muslim can prove to us that sin come out from his nose when he do this? You know, like these days there's a slow motion recording, so don't give me excuse, you can do slow motion. Imagine how many people, like you make a video like the cat don't walk in the Quran. Just do the same. The cat don't walk in the Quran. You know? So now you make a video. You can imagine how many millions they will watch it. Hundreds of millions. A Muslim washing his nose, doing ablution. Sin is dripping by kilos. Brother, if Joe Biden he do that, is that going to work or only with Muslims? What if a Christian prince he decide to wash his nose? His sin will drop from his nose? So if you wash your anus, what will drop from there? It's just a question. Don't be upset. Sin coming from his nose? Somebody in Ramble saying he don't want to see that. What's wrong with you? This is science. This is pure science. You know, when you study medicine, they take you, you know, they teach you how the liver work, how the heart. So what they do, they chop the person in front of you. Come on, this is science. And now we want to show you with the clear evidence, because Allah never lie. It's proven scientifically that if you put water in your nose, I mean, how disgusting it is. Even try to put water in your nose and see how you will feel. Very, very bad. It's very unpleasant. Very, very unpleasant. This is if it did not suffocate. So now we put water in our nose, and immediately, the sin will start dripping. True story. Any Muhammadan? Nobody? Imagine we speak to Zakir Naik, and we have Zakir Naik live on air with us. And we ask him, can you explain to us how the sin will drop from our nose? Christian Prince, first of all, Prophet Muhammad, he did not say sin will drop from his nose. Look, it's in front of me. It says the sin will drop from his nose. Christian Prince, you are a big fat liar. It said, and I am reading and quoting, word by word. He said, when a believer performs ablution, then he renders it in mouth, and then the sin will come with mouth. And when he snuffs up the water, the sin come out from his nose. You just said the sin. You just said that the sin come out from his nose. Christian Prince, you said that the sin will drop from his nose. Prophet Muhammad did not say drop. So you are a liar, and I get you busted. Abdul, okay, but when the water comes from your nose, is it going to come as a river or it drops? Because you just put a few drops there. So is it going to drop or is it going to be like big poo-poo? Give them breath. First of all, it's very haram to train the word. Allah, he said in the Quran, in the Holy Quran, that those who train the word of Allah. What word of Allah? We are talking about snots and boogers and nose. Respect yourselves, I connect. Look at this. So it doesn't say drop, it says go out. Can you explain to us how the sin go out from your nose? Exactly. The thing out of your nose by dripping. Abdul, you just told me I'm lying because I said the word drop, and now you are saying to me the sin will be dropping. Any Muslim? So imagine there's 20,000 people listening to Zakir Naik, and you ask him such a stupid question about stupid prophet. Is it true that the sin drop? Is that how easy it is? Why you want to continue even the prayer? Don't pray. I mean, this guy Muhammad, he have a lot of weird stuff. Like a Muslim, he have to shake his penis 3 times after he pee. First time I heard this, I asked a kid in my age. I said, so why 3 times? He said, I don't know. Ask the teacher. You know, I am a Christian. I don't, but I attend Islamic classroom just for a laugh. So I was listening to the sheikh. He's a sheikh. The teacher is a sheikh. So I said to him, sir, why a person he have to shake his penis 3 times? Why not 4? First off, actually, I said 3 times. He said, because that will make it clean. So what about we may check it 4 then? That will make it cleaner. He said, no, haram. What? So is the purpose to make it clean or cleaner, or why is haram? He said, we Muslim, we follow the tip of Prophet Muhammad. Prophet Muhammad said 3 times, we do it 3 times. He had no answer. And then I told my friend after we left the class, I think you Muslims, if you shake it 4 times, your penis will come off. This is why it's risky, as the teacher said. 3 times. You notice, by the way, all of those things is 3 times. You have to put water in your nose 3 times. You have to put water in your mouth 3 times. 3 times, 3 times, 3 times. This man, Muhammad, is stuck with 3 times. There's certain numbers Muhammad he's stuck with wherever he go. 77, 3 times. Any Muhammadan? All right, we have H here. Go ahead, H. Are you there? He's gone. Anyone? All right, my friend, no problem. Do we have any Muhammadan? Muslim brothers, I committed a major sin, and I have a question now about the water I will use in my nose. If there is certain kind of water or any water from the faucet, if there is certain details about the water, anyone? Obviously, this is a religion of fictions and stupidity. A man, he want to have sex with his wife. His wife now, she's in the bed, she's horny. The husband now, he tempted her by showing her his pretty body, like Zakir Naik, you know, Zakir Naik looks so good. So she's now so excited. She saw her husband Zakir Naik naked. And now Zakir Naik, before he perform intercourse, he have to pray to Allah. Allahumma dannibni, Allahumma wal qaba'ith, Allahumma dannibni, and the wife, like, she starts snoring. Now you want to pray? And why? Because if you don't pray, Shaitan, he around himself around his penis. Which I find it very difficult for Shaitan to do with such a man. So if you don't say the prayer before intercourse, Shaitan will round himself around your penis? Really? The first condom in the history? So why you can get AIDS? As long as Shaitan is rounding himself. Why people get disease then? Sexual disease. If he is the one, is the can. Oh boy. I am truly convinced that Islam is from a true God. There's no question about that. If you are in YouTube, you like to join us here, you can, join the Discord and call me. Just in case you like to join us. Who wants some coffee? Anyone wants some coffee? I'm drinking coffee. I'm really converted now. I'm converting to Islam. I am in the process of converting every day. And the other day I noticed I shake it 3 times. And I was wondering, like, how I did that. Oh boy. Am I a Muslim now? Why 3 times? Usually I shake it 20. 3 times? What is the magical number? And by the way, Muhammad, he wiped his ass 3 times too. And you can imagine how dirty it is still. Is that true that he wiped his ass 3 times? With the 3 rocks? Do you think Muhammad was deceived by Satan? Hey, my friend, we blame Satan for everything. I believe Muhammad himself is the devil himself. But he's a stupid devil. Obviously, he created this, a cult for his benefit. Always when to examine any cult, check the leader of the cult, the founder. You will find all of them, they seek privilege. All of them. And number 1 privilege, that they can sleep with the women who they follow them. Number 2 privilege is the money. Number 3 privilege, the authority. Jesus, he washed the feet of his disciples. He treated them as brothers, even though he is God. Jesus have 0 privilege. None. He never get paid. He never seek power. He was always humble. And he told his disciple when they refuse him to wash their feet, if you don't let me do it, you don't belong to me. I do not know you. And he told them, if you cannot be a servant, you cannot be a master. So the Messiah was a master by being servant, not the opposite. Muhammad, he created a filthy cult for the sake of his privilege, the fifth of the booty, unlimited women to sleep with him. He want to be sure that the best of the booty, and he made verses about those in the Quran. I saw a video of the Deen show saying, what is the proof? What is the proof that Prophet of Allah Muhammad is from God? The guy in the video, maybe I can find it, but I want to play it so they won't, play copyright stuff, He said, well, Prophet Muhammad never have any privilege. In the video they say is that. Let me try to find it. I'm not sure really what was the video who was speaking there, but it is in the Deen show for sure. I'm just trying to remember from the image. I'm scrolling in YouTube to see which one. Yeah, not sure really which one. In the video, they said that Prophet Muhammad have zero privilege. We go to their Quran, we find that there is more than 16 to 17 privilege, all of them, most of them about sex and money. Any Muhammadan? I'm just trying to find it. All right. They lie. Can you show us where the Messiah is the King of Kings in the Day of Judgment? Yeah, you can go to the book of Revelation. I think chapter 17. Any Muhammadan? Anyone? Nobody? So this time in the morning is good for who? Can you guys tell me which countries are, don't tell me exactly, I mean, which city you are, but which country, if you don't mind to see, the majority now are watching from where? UK, Belgium, Germany, Netherlands, England, Israel, Canada, UK. All right, look like most of it is in Europe. Few only in USA, Malaysia, Sweden, India, South Africa, okay, Indonesia. Yeah, it's late for Indonesia, Norway. So mostly look like it is in Europe. All right. Even Australia and Pakistan. How is Pakistan doing? Europe, Texas. All right, thank you very much. So the majority, obviously, they are in Europe.
Hello.
Yes, mister, go ahead.
Oh, hello, Christian Prince. I appreciate the work you do. I'm from Germany
All
and
right.
I'm a Christian. And Germany is full of Turks and Arabs, so I'm a Christian and they are Muslims. So can you give me something that is easy to debunk? Because when I argue with them, they come with the Trinity, but Trinity is hard to explain. So they always say, yeah, um, go and read the Quran, but I say there's so many verses. Like, can I read you some surahs?
All right. Well, first of all, the Trinity is not hard to explain. All what you need to say, this is how God He is. Can you explain to me why Allah have legs? Just tell him that, you know?
Oh yes, I've saw this one too. Where you explained on is your channel on YouTube Islam Education? Is it yours?
So what?
Education.
Okay, what about it?
Is it your channel?
No, no, no. People, they post my videos everywhere, you know?
Oh okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I've
So
seen
when, let's listen to me carefully. Take a note. When somebody says
yes,
to you,
yes.
can you explain to me the Trinity? Then say to him, can you explain to me why Allah, He have a hand and 5 fingers and a shin and a foot? He will say, we cannot explain. So I said, then you say to him, how come you are questioning the Trinity, but you don't question your God? Why Allah have shin? Is Allah's shin is the same as Allah Himself? Are they united? Are they separated? Are they one part? Same time,
Can I say something, please?
listen. Same time, the Trinity is very simple. It's not hard to explain. God, He is 3 person and one. What I will explain to you about it? 3 person and one in the same time. If God cannot be 3 and 1, He cannot be God. This is how He is. So Allah is 1 person, but yet He have a hand. This 1 person who have a hand, He have hand for what reason? Is that because the hand is connected to Allah and that make it the hand of Allah and make it Allah Himself? So is Allah is a hand? Is Allah is a shin? Muslims don't question Allah. They don't question why Allah have no spirit. Our God, He is a spirit and He have a spirit. So it's very normal to say for Him, how come your God is one? Yet in the Quran He says in chapter 21 verse number 17, had we intended to take a partner, a wife or a son, we have taken it from us. Allah, if He is one, He will take a partner from us. Who is us? He will partner with who? The Muslim usually, they will say, and they give you a false translation, they say sometime presence, they say sometime from us, they change it, but the Quran is so clear. Had we intended to take a partner, we take it from us. And then, if we go and read the interpretation, you will see that us mean the virgins in heaven or the angels. But if Allah is one, how those are us in the interpretation? If Allah is one, how He will take a partner from us? So this is
Repeat the last sentence, please.
chapter 21, verse number 17. Do you see my screen?
Yes, I'm writing down. Wait, please.
All right. So, had we intended to take a pastime, i.e., a wife or a son, etc., we could surely have taken it from us. Who is us? If Allah is one. You say us if you are a person belong to the same group of people or same creatures. Is the angel of Allah are us? Is Allah an angel? Is the women in the heaven, they are from the same kind of Allah? I thought they are women, a human. How that us work? The Muslim usually, when Allah He say we, they say here is about being majestic. Allah He elevate Himself to be respected, but this is again against their argument. Why? Obviously Allah don't like to be called I, because He don't feel respected by being I, so He called Himself fake we. So it's not befit to Allah to be called Trinity, but it befit to Allah to call himself we, which is fake we. That's number one. Number two, the first we is majestic. The second we is majestic. What about us? How we can solve it? Very stupid statement in the Quran.
Okay, thank you. Because Ramadan, I think for Islam, it starts in one week, and people, is it true that they say that Shaitan comes out of somewhere, that he's free on Ramadan?
No, according to Muslim, Shaitan, he will be chained in the month of Ramadan. And this is again another proof that Muhammad is a fraud. Why? If Shaitan is chained, so who is the one committing sin? In month of Ramadan, actually, violence increase. If you search right now, if you type in Google, why violence, and go and find the answer from Muslim website. Why violence increase in Ramadan? I'm not going even to show you.
I just did this one in another video. He said Ramadan is not good because people die because the body changes.
Heart attack, yeah, heart attack. So
heart attack, yes.
Yeah. So Ramadan, according to Muslims, not Christian website. You can check. Be sure to check from Muslim website. In the month of Ramadan,
can you name
violence.
Muslim website?
Yeah, I will try to find you. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
This is a Moroccan website. Morocco World News. Superiority, crime in Ramadan. Let me post the link. And they are talking about why crime increase in Ramadan. Let us see here. Give me a minute.
And I have another question, please.
All right.
Can I ask?
Go ahead.
Okay. Another problem I'm facing is when I'm debating with Muslims, they first of all, when I state something, they say this hadith is weak, or they only take what they like. I say this is Sahih. Sahih means good, right? And Hasan, because I've seen this. You do this. I say it's Sahih. It is from Sahih al-Bukhari, so there's no point of this of talking. This is a good hadith, but they say no. I only follow the Quran, and when I state the Quran, they give me some surahs and they back it up with hadiths. So they only take what they like, and if I say something, they say no, this is not how Muhammad said it.
First of all, when a Muslim he say the hadith is da'if, you just say to him, so you agree with me that Islamic books is full of corruption? If he say yes, he says, so how you can know which one is true? Plus, the Quran itself does not exist. The Quran itself is a hadith. If you go in the Quran and we type the word hadith, we will find the word appear many times in the Quran. And the Quran gives definition to itself. That is nothing but a hadith. All of those verses in the Quran using the word hadith. You see it in the screen?
Yes, I see.
All right.
I see.
So when you want
I don't speak no Arabic.
when you want to give interpretation for the Quran, Muhammad he claimed that interpretation for the Quran is interpretation of the hadith, as we see in chapter 12, verse number 21. Interpretation of the hadith. So here, teaching interpretation of what? The Muslim they translate as of event, but the fact it says hadith. You go and you see the same. Chapter 12, verse number 101. Interpretation of the hadith. And then when the book of Moses is described, which is the Torah, the Quran call it hadith. chapter 20, verse number 9. When it comes to you, the hadith of Moses, not the story of Moses in the translation. This is false translation. Let us see if we can find a translation. Use what it's called interpretation, whatever they call it, transliteration. Funny, yeah. Let us see this one. Transliteration. I like it. Do you see it? Do you see hadith of Moses? Hadith?
Yes.
Hadith of
What
Moses.
kind of language? This is English?
This is Arabic written in English letters. And this is what Muslims, they come to me. When they come here, I ask them to read a verse. They claim that they know Arabic, so they read this. Trying to fool us, claiming that they knew Arabic, but in fact they don't. So here you see that Moses' book is not even necessarily the Torah. It is a hadith. So the word hadith is the Quran. The word hadith is everything Allah has sent. And we can find tons of verses. Let us continue. As an example, chapter 39, verse number 23. Allah He sent down the best of the hadith, which means the Quran, a book. Change the translation. Or let us go to the English recitation of it. English Arabic. Where is the translation? All right. الله نزل أحسن الحديث كتابا. So what is the hadith? Is a book. What is that? The Quran. Chapter 39, verse number 23. So when the Muslims, they say the hadith is corrupted, they are calling the Quran to be corrupted, because the Quran itself is nothing but hadith. Are you with me?
Yes, I'm there. I'm listening.
All right. Anything else?
Yes. Sorry for disturbing. Two more questions.
All right.
And so I asked myself, when you constantly debate sheikhs, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they know all the stuff. So my question is, are they sick? Because like when we have the hadith saying a shaitan got a male body part on his left knee and a female body part on his right knee, you must have some common sense to think, right? Like, why don't they think? Is that hard to put the pieces together and leave Islam? Like, what's so hard to? I don't understand why they don't leave Islam.
My friend, people who believe in a flying carpet, and you are talking about they have a sense. See, the Trinity does not make sense and it's not logical, but a guy who have a flying carpet can carry an army of a 3,500-mile long army. It makes sense. A prophet who was riding the flying carpet, he heard an ant saying to the other ants. And where he heard the ant in the valley of the ants. Where is that? Look like there is a state. It's part of United Nations. It's called the United States of Ants. We did not find it yet, but it's there, okay? And according to Muslim, this is where gold and silver grow, which is true. So when Suleiman, he reached the valley of the ants, one of the ants, she said to the other ant, take into your consideration, ants don't speak. Ants are deaf. They communicate only by chemical and vibration. They don't hear any sound. So till when they came to the valley of the ant, and if you don't like this translation here, by the way, Muhammadan, you can change the translator. You know, any translation you want. All of them for me is laughable and stupid. So now the guy, Suleiman, he arrived to the valley of the ant. One of the ant, she said, look, focus with me with the word said, O ye ants, get into your habitation, lest Suleiman and his horse crush you. Now Suleiman, he laughed at her speech. And Suleiman, if you go 2 verses before, you will find Allah, he taught him the language of the birds. Yet Sulaiman is speaking to the ants. Now, is this a da'if hadith? No. Is that a da'if Quran? Maybe. And then if you read the story, by the way, if you read the interpretation for the story, you would die laughing. The ant, Sulaiman, he arrested her, he questioned her, he said, come here. You know, like, who dare to say no to Sulaiman? You know, who dare? I mean, imagine you are an ant, huh? And now Sulaiman with his flying carpet and 3,500 long, mile long army. And now Sulaiman, he heard you. I mean, how many billion ants there is in that valley? It's called the Valley of the Ants. But Sulaiman, he heard one ant. Huh? I mean, he have a special radar, special frequency. He heard only one ant. So when Sulaiman, he heard the ant, he started questioning her because he was so upset. How dare you to scare the ants from me? Don't you know that I am a just prophet sent by Allah? He said to the ant. The ant, she said to him, Sulaiman, you are wrong. This is not why. Because I told them to hide because I was afraid. They will be tempted with your beauty. They will be tested. What? So if you read the story about this ant, which is Muslims' websites and Muslim books, is full of it. Islam is full of it anyway. So if you go here as an example, let us show you this. And this is in English.
But like, what is the reason of Islam? Like, what is the purpose?
The purpose of Islam, there is the same as many false religion. People need religion. People need religion. Therefore, the hadith says that before Islam, they used to, they find any stone, they go and do tawaf around it, and the Muslims do the same. So Muhammad, he copied the old cult.
Oh, he stole it.
Huh?
Oh, Muhammad stole it.
Stole what?
The religion. I've seen.
Well, Muhammad, he is mixing religion together. Islam exists as a cult, as a pagan, from before Islam. This is why the Arab, they worship Allah. Allah have three daughters.
Because I was talking to a friend. I told him that because I've seen some same things in the Quran say this is almost like the Bible, but they say no.
Yeah, he stole many things. We don't know actually who was the one who stole them, because Muhammad maybe is not the one who put those in the Quran. We don't know. But when we debate Muslims, we debate them about what they believe. Anything else, my friend?
Yes, my next question. Is there something that can take you from Islam? Because all my friends here, they call themselves Muslims, but like they are far from the religion.
There's nobody far from the religion, because a Muslim is someone who cheat, someone who lie, someone who fornicate, someone who do all kind of filth, and that's what make him Muslim. That's why Allah, he said, or Muhammad said, if you don't commit sin, Allah will destroy you and replace you with people who commit sin and ask for forgiveness. So
can you give me the hadith, please, or the Quran verse, so I can show this to friends? Thank you.
So Muslims, when they are doing everything wrong, they are practicing the core of Islam. And let me show you the reference. All right. That's why Muslims, they like Islam, because simply in Islam you can do all kind of filth and still you are a good person. All what you need to do at the end of the day, you say Subhanallah wa bihamdihi, or clean your nose with water and the sin will drop out. So here it says, and this is a Sahih Muslim. The Muslim, they cannot say this is weak, you know. As you see, this is all is Sahih. It says it clearly that if you don't commit sin, Allah will destroy you and will replace you with people who commit sin. By him in whose hand is my life, if you were not to commit sin, Allah would sweep you out of existence and he would replace you by those who would commit sin and seek forgiveness from Allah. So all what's required from a Muslim is not to commit sin. No. Is to commit sin. Is the opposite. To commit sin and ask for forgiveness. In fact, if you don't commit sin, Allah will destroy you. Which means
at the same time, they have to look for hasanat, right? So it doesn't make any sense to get in heaven.
We have to look for what?
They have to look for hasanat.
No. Just ask for forgiveness. All the rest is not important. All the rest, as you see, just ask for forgiveness. Commit sin. Allah, he is a mentally ill person. He enjoy people committing sin and begging him. It's like somebody, he torture his dog. He make him hungry in order to control the dog, you know, to make the dog obedience. So he abused the dog just for the sake of feeling that he is a master. And this is what Allah is about. He treats Muslims like dogs and he abused them if they don't commit sin. So you commit sin, you are doing fine with me. And now you as a dog, you have to beg for forgiveness. And there is many solutions for sin in Islam. You do not need to do this actually. There's a solution, like you can say 100 times Bismillahi wa bihamdihi. If you say that, all your sin is gone. Or if you wash your nose 3 times, your mouth 3 times, your hand 3 times, all your sin is gone. So it's easy. Islam is an easy religion. There's no religion in the religion.
So Allah is not real, it's an imagination, it's a creation of Muhammad, right?
No, Allah is not real, but not the creation of Muhammad. Allah is exist for previous religions. The true name is Allah. La is the name of the moon god. Al is a word meaning God. Muhammad did not create the name. The name is exist for centuries and centuries before Islam. Muhammad, he just continue worshipping the same God of the pagan Arab and non-Arab before him. All right,
Yes,
brother.
thank you, Christian.
You're welcome. Let us take the other.
Bless you.
You're welcome. A, go ahead, please. The person, his name is A. Go ahead.
Hello, yes. So, I know you from my brother. I met you from my brother, and I don't think you realize the gravity of what you're doing yet. Like you're affecting a lot of families, communities with what you're like. I just got introduced community. I see how you work and operate, and it's like, I don't get it. I don't understand why you're doing this.
What do you mean why I'm doing this?
Like just spreading like false information about Islam. You're taking young people, confusing them, getting them away from their religion.
Well, that sound like you are sure. So can you give me the false information I just gave?
Well, I mean, I was listening to you and you were talking about the miracles. It's a miracle for a reason. It's not gonna make sense.
Which one is a miracle?
Well, Suleiman talking to the ants, for example. Like, what is so funny about that? I don't get it.
Yeah, you tell me what is the logic of Suleiman speak. What we heard, the Quran speak about Jesus cross in less than 8 words. 8 words. But when he speak about the ant, he gave us a page. What is the benefit of the ant speaking to Suleiman and Suleiman is speaking to the ant? What is that? What we learn now? And how this is a miracle? This is a scientific miracle because simply ants don't talk. They don't speak.
Well,
Ants
That's
are
why it's a miracle.
ants. No, ants is the deaf. You see, the Quran did not say Allah made the ant talk. Suleiman, he heard the ant. The ant, she said to the other ants, which mean all ants, they talk. So your God, Allah made a mistake, because either the ants talk or the ants, they don't talk. If you read really carefully, you see,
They communicate.
they communicate, but if you read, it says, he heard her speech. What speech? He heard Suleiman, he hear with his his ears. He's a human at the end of the day. So the ant, she said, do you see the word said? Do you see Suleiman says he was amused at her speech? So this is not a miracle. This is just a silly, stupid story taken from the Legion of the Jews. Go right now and search in Google. Forget about Christian Prince. Type in Google the Legion of the Jews. Hold on. The Legion of the Jews. The Legion of the Jews. The story of the ant. Suleiman and the ant. You will see it there. This is legions. So how Muhammad, he take a legend, the Jews, they tell it to their kids, and he make it part of his holy Quran.
How do you know that it's a legend? Maybe it is.
Because it exists. It exists long before Islam. The Jews have it. Search right now. You know why you don't?
Yes, but Islam is, it's a continuation of.
Exactly, it's a continuation, but continuation of legends, because this is a legend. It cannot be found in any holy book, and nobody will believe in such a stupid story. Let me ask you.
What about Jesus turning water into wine?
Well, there's a point of that. Jesus is God. What the point of Suleiman speaking to the ant? What we learn from this now? And look, my friend, you can read, right? It says here. Okay, it says here, O you people, we have been taught the speech of the birds. Okay, what Allah, he taught Suleiman? The language of the birds. So how he understand the ant?
Well, if he can teach him to understand the birds, why cannot he teach him to understand the ants?
So now if I learn the language of the chicken and the ducks, I can understand the language of the lizard?
No.
Okay, but this is not a bird. And why he said bird? He should say we've been told the language of all animals. No, he said the birds. So now he been told the language of the birds, and then suddenly he is speaking to the ant.
And because that was a specific situation.
Okay, my friend, I'm going to ask you, listen, I'm going to tell you about a miracle happening to my grandfather, and tell me if this is true or not. My grandfather, he died standing because he was holding a stick. My grandmother, she go inside the bedroom. Each time she see him, for a year, she did not notice that he is dead. Why? Because when he died, he was holding a stick. Do you believe my story or you don't?
Well, I know what you are trying to connect this with. That is also another miracle.
What miracle? I mean, the guy, nobody noticed because he was holding a stick. Not because God made him stand. He's holding a stick, and because of the stick, nobody noticed he's dead. The guy is dead for a year. And then when the termite, they ate his stick. What is the miracle? Termite, they destroy the miracle of Allah.
Well, Allah allowed them to destroy it.
No, show me where it says. Yes. Allah, he wanted to hide his death. Can't Allah increase his age 1 year more? You know? What is this for? So the Suleiman, the same person, he died, you know, and now Allah don't want anyone to know. Look like Allah is not in control of death. He don't want anyone to know because he not finished the temple. So Allah, he made Suleiman when he die when he's standing.
You know, there's always a way to make a story look stupid, you know, and you are very good at that.
You just admitted that it's stupid. Tell me what the point of this now.
don't change what I said. I said there's always a way to make a story look
No,
stupid.
I'm giving you the mic. Make it smart. Go ahead. I am a person. It's good to make a story look bad. Is that what he said, guys? Go ahead. I'm listening. I'm not going to disturb you. Make this story smart. Go ahead.
I don't remember the details of the story.
No problem. Take your time. Chapter 34. There's nothing to remember. It doesn't say anything. Quran is just a silly book. There's no connection between the verse before it and the verse after it. Read the verse before it. There's nothing to do with the one. So now he made and he built the harib and even he built statues. So okay. So now when we decided decreed death on him, who is the one who decreed death? Allah. Okay, why you want to hide death? Why you decreed death if you don't want people to know that he is dead? Why? He made a mistake? So go ahead, you said, and you said, I can make a story look stupid, but in fact it's not.
It's because he was putting the jinn to work. And
my friend,
they needed him.
But
they needed him to observe them and watch them.
Okay, but isn't it the jinn is an ugly creatures and they are the shaitan? So the shaitan now they are working for Allah, building a mosque.
Yeah, they were working.
What working for? They are building a mosque. Shayateen.
Yes.
Okay, yes, guys, did you hear it? Why shaitan will build a mosque for Allah? I thought he's the enemy of Allah.
Well, because he had authority over them, and that was from Allah.
This is another question. Why shaitan will build a mosque for Allah? I thought this is the name. He should not be allowed to enter the mosque. It turned to be that even your mosque is built by Allah. Sorry, by shaitan. Is shaitan a Muslim? What? Is shaitan a Muslim?
Some of the jinn are Muslim.
I'm not talking about the jinn now. I said shaitan. Focus with me.
No, he is not Muslim.
Are you sure?
Yes.
All right. This is the Quran. The Quran says that shaitan, he worked for Allah and he worship Allah and he obey Allah. Read it carefully. Chapter 15, verse number 39. Allah and shaitan, they have a very good relationship. They are friends. In fact, shaitan, he worship Allah. Iblis, Satan said, oh my God, because you misled me. Do you see it? Chapter 15, verse number 39. Tell me how shaitan and why shaitan worshiping Allah, and he is a Muslim, and why Allah misled a good Muslim boy. His name is Iblis. I'm listening. Remember, I am the one who make any story look so stupid, so you are welcome to make this story so smart. Go ahead.
Well, the word misled is avwaitani, which is, it's not really misled. It's more like, I cannot find the right word, but seduced me, I guess.
That's even more ugly. You try to fix it, you make it blind. So Allah, he said, use shaitan to do bad. You are right.
I guess by making the humans and
making a human? It's you who said Allah. No, not by making Adam. Don't make things up. He did not say anything about Adam. He says.
No, I'm trying to explain the story logically. Like, you cannot just. You have to think about the story.
But you did say Allah. He said use shaitan. Did you say that?
Wait, let me try to think of a better word.
No, this is the correct word. This is the correct word. Aghwa. You speak Arabic, I speak Arabic. You said the truth. So Allah, He seduced shaitan to do wrong. Why Allah will do that?
Okay, I found tempted me. I think that's a better word.
No. Al-ghiwaya.
Yes.
Okay, let me show you. Here we go. The same word.
Yeah.
The same word in the Quran. You will see al-ghawin. Listen, my friend. Al-ghawin. Who is al-ghawin? As long as you speak Arabic. I'm waiting for you.
But wait, let's stay on
We
the
are staying. We are not moving. We are still talking about the same word. What the word al-ghawin mean?
the people who want something.
Really? I thought the criminals.
Yes.
I thought the criminals, the bad, the evil doer. Are you sure there's people that want something, like somebody want ice cream? Is that what al-ghawin mean?
That well, out of context, I think it's correct to say that people who want something.
No, that's false.
Okay, maybe I'm wrong on that.
Maybe no, because you know that the Christian Prince cannot be wrong in this. Let's go. Here we go. Let us go. I'm typing. There's this website is weird. Let us see. There is.
Just remove one. Yeah.
I don't know what it says. Al-Ghawin. Yeah, that's one. Sorry. It says here. إن عبادي ليس لك عليهم سلطان إلا من اتبعك من الغاوين.
Yeah.
Okay, who is al-Ghawin? Who is al-Ghawin? Let us see what it says. Al-Ghawin is those who they are evil. You can open the translation, you can open the interpretation, and you will see al-Ghawin is the criminals, the evil doers, the filthy.
But do you agree that that's the definition in the Quran, not in Arabic?
Read carefully. Yeah, this is definition in the Quran and in Arabic.
But how is that in? I don't see it in Arabic like that. Why is it evil?
Because al-Ghawin is description for the evil ones. Read carefully. This is your translation. Certainly you shall have no authority over my slaves except those who follow you of Ghawin. Between two brackets, mushrikeen and those who go astray, criminals, polytheists, evildoers, etc. This is what al-Ghawin mean. Do you see it? Okay. So shaitan, he said, aghwaytani, which is translated by Muslims as misled me, and you translated it as he seduced me. Allah, he seduced shaitan to be what? To be mushrik, to go astray, to be criminal,
you want me to tell
to become polytheist, and to become an evildoer. Allah, he made shaitan do that. He seduced him. Why?
Why? How he seduced him?
Why?
No, I'll tell you how he did it.
No, I'm not asking you how. I'm asking why he did it.
Well, okay, I don't know how to start by why. Let me start by first.
No, because how? I don't care. I don't care, my friend. I can seduce you by a woman. I can seduce you by a tomato. This is not the intention of it is the important. Why Allah want to make shaitan? Shaitan was not a bad person, as you see. Shaitan was a victim of Allah. Shaitan is a victim of Allah.
Well, maybe it was the test from Allah as well.
No, it says clearly, you misled me. Allah did not say no, I did not. He agreed. What test? Give me the test Allah he gave to shaitan, and then we will see if there is a test. There is no test. Allah.
He became one of the al-Ghawin.
But he just confessed that Allah is the one who made him Ghawin. So Allah misled him. And now I'm asking you, what is the test Allah gave to shaitan? Adam, he been taught not to eat from this tree, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. What is the test Allah he gave to shaitan? Did he tell him don't talk to Adam? Did he tell him not to deceive him? So which one happened first? Adam must be, shaitan must be deceived before the story of Adam.
he was jealous.
What
He
jealous?
started
Okay,
all.
where do you get this story from? Sorry, where in the Quran says Adam was jealous?
Not Adam.
Sorry,
Shaitan was
Shaitan.
jealous.
Show me where Shaitan was jealous. In fact, the Quran says that Allah, he have an argument with the angels. And they say to him, are you going to create someone who will do mischievement and mislead? He said, I know what you know not. So then he asked,
Then
the angels to bow down and to Adam as a penalty, correct?
yeah,
Okay. But Shaitan, he refused to bow down. Is that correct?
yeah.
But Shaitan isn't an angel. Allah, he command the angels to bow down. Why is upset from Shaitan? Shaitan is not an angel in Islam. Shaitan, in Christianity, Satan is an angel. He's a fallen angel. In Islam, he's just a genie. So imagine I say, all cats say meow, except the dog, he says ow. And then I get upset from the dog. Well, he's not a cat. Allah commanded the angels to bow down. Do you see where it says Allah commanded the angels and Satan to go down? No. So why Allah is upset from the Shaitan? He is not part of the conversation. He did not accuse Adam of anything. He is not the one who said Adam would do mischievement. It was just the angels, Allah and the angels speaking. So why even, it's not even fair. Why Adam should bow down to someone he have nothing to do with him? Here you see that Allah is being unjust. He is punishing someone he did nothing wrong. He did not talk to Adam. He did not accuse Adam. He have nothing to do with Adam conversation. It was only Allah and the angels. And then we are upset because he did not bow down. In the top of that, if you read the story carefully, you will see how silly the author of the Quran. Allah wanted to prove to the angels when they accuse Adam that he know what they know not. As we see in verse number 30, chapter 2:30. Allah, he decided to get them busted. How? He taught Adam the names. He said to him, this cat, her name is Susu. This dog, his name is Fufu. This tree, it's called mulberry. And now Allah want to show them that they do not. He's God. He is the one who knows everything. So he put the dog and the cat and the tree in the front of the angel, and he said to them, tell me the names of those things if you are truthful. In fact, do you see the word truthful? In kuntum sadiqin, you speak Arabic. What is the opposite of sadiqin? What is the opposite of sadiqin? He said to them, in kuntum sadiqin. What is the opposite of sadiqin?
Liars.
Liars, thank you very much. So Allah is accusing the angels to be liars. The angels of Islam's proven to be all of them liars in the Quran. It's in front of you. So if they are truthful, they will be able to say the names. They said to him, Allah, how we can do that? We do not know. Which is funny. The angel said to him, well, what we are doing the opposite. You give us those things, we give it names, and you tell us the names. I mean, isn't it funny that I am the one who called the dog Juju, and then I ask you, what is the name of my dog? And then you say to me, I do not know. And then I say his name is Juju, and that is the proof that I am God. How that work? It should be the opposite. Very silly, stupid story. And now,
That's not really. It also can shows how Allah can create things and
no, this is not about create. This is not about create, my friend. Hold on. It says Allah, he taught Adam the names. And by the way, the same thing is mentioned in the Bible, but not what Muhammad is saying now. God said, taught Adam the names. And the Bible meant God gave Adam knowledge about things around him. That's it. So how Adam, he knew it, angels will not. That's silly. Isn't it, you Muslim, you say angels, they can hear us when we are talking? Isn't it you Muslim, you say angels are everywhere? Suddenly now the angels, they are not. What happened?
But no, at that moment,
At that moment, they took drugs. They were taking drugs. Yeah, yeah. But look what happened now. Your God is accusing angels to be liars. You receive your Quran from who? From an angel. Is that correct?
in kuntum sadiqin about like it's not about their first their nature. It's not like, oh, they're liars, or like they're lying beings because of that moment.
What lying?
In kuntum sadiqin, that my that the humans will.
What the human, my friend? I ask you, what is the opposite of a truthful? You yourself, you said liars. I agree with you.
Yes.
So now Allah, if accusing angels to be liar about this topic, that means they can be liars about everything. You can't be liar in one thing and truthful in the other thing. A liar is a liar. When you lie,
I don't see it.
No, you see it. You see it. You're just trying to play dumb now. If I lied, that means I lied. Is that correct? I cannot say I am the truthful, because the second you commit sin, isn't it your prophet? You say, like, when everybody commits sin, why we call him a sinner? Because simply every one of us commits sin. The second you commit one sin, you are a sinner. It doesn't matter how many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, doesn't matter. You're just counting, but still, sin is sin. And now, according to this, they are committing sin. They are not truthful. They are liars. And look what your God did. He ordered them to bow down to a man. And this is against what Muslims they claim, that Islam is a religion of monotheism, and we bow down only to Allah. Suddenly now the angels are bowing down to a man who will do mischievement. And guess what? The angels, they were right. Adam, he did mischievement, and Allah himself, just a few verses after, he kicked him out from heaven. So the angels, they told the truth, and Allah is ignorant. Allah, he kicked the same person who he just said, I know what you know not. The angels said to him, this guy will do bad. Him and his kids. Allah accused them of lying. So who is the liar?
But Allah did tell them that He will that He will send even before He did the sin, He told the angels that He will put the humans in the earth.
Thank you. You just hit your God in the head with a big bullet, not a bullet, a missile, nuke. Look what happened. According to your religion, Allah, He decreed the sin of Adam before He created him. 40 years before his creation.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. So Adam did not commit sin. Based on this, correct?
No, he did. And it was decreed for him. It was yes, you can say it was out of his control.
So hold on. So when I commit sin and you force me to commit sin, is that really sin? If you force me?
That's a very complicated topic.
No. It is very easy, and you are smart, and you speak Arabic, and I'm showing the reference. Your God, He forced Adam to commit sin, which means He forced Shaitan to commit sin too. That's why He said, Aghwaytani. So both of them, they are victims of the evil God Allah. As you see here, Moses saying to Adam, hey, Adam, because of you, we are out of heaven. Adam says to Moses, you ignorant idiot, you are the one who spoke to Allah. Don't you know that Allah, He forced me to commit sin in a decree 40 years before my creation? So why Allah is punishing Shaitan if this is a plan from Allah? Which means Shaitan, I will make Shaitan. Now we connect the dots. Shaitan, he said to Allah, Aghwaytani, you misled me. How? He made him come to Adam and play with him. He forced him. Adam been forced too to commit sin, to disobey Allah. And all this plan is designed by Allah 40 years for both. So both of them, they are victims of the real devil, like Allah.
Yeah, well, when you, like I said, there's always more than one way to look at a story as you perceive it.
My
If you
friend,
decide to look at it
what
that
way? What
way,
way? Listen, this is the decree. You agreed. Allah, He decreed. Can Adam change it? No. Don't tell me one way, other way, three. There is no way. This is decree, destiny. Can Adam change his destiny?
well,
No.
it's more like knowledge, like
No, 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 no. This is not knowledge. Don't make it think things up. You see, he is saying to him, Musa is saying to him, Adam says to Musa, do you blame me? Which means we cannot blame him. If it's about knowledge only, yes, we can blame Adam. He commits sin. Correct? Knowledge of Allah will not change that you commit sin. So we can blame you. But this is not what happened. Are you blaming me for something which Allah decreed? Decreed, not Allah knows. So why we cannot blame Adam? Because this is not his choice. He been forced to. And your prophet, he says that Adam, he won the argument. So we cannot blame Adam for his sin. What happened? Did you decide to leave Islam or not yet?
no, not at all. I'm trying to.
I'm holding. Are you holding? I don't think you are holding. I think you are collapsing. With my respect to you, your argument is false. This is Satan. What we see in front of us is Satan. Satan is forcing people to commit sin. This is going to be God. God is about just. So why Adam was kicked out from heaven?
Isn't this the same story in the
No,
Bible?
no. In the Bible, God did not decree for Adam to commit sin. God told him, don't commit sin. Adam commits sin. Here is a different story. Your God, he forced Adam and Shaitan. So now Shaitan himself is a person committing sin, forced by Allah. Adam himself, he forced to commit sin by Allah. So Shaitan and Adam, both of them, are victims of the biggest criminal, which is Islam, religion, Allah.
That like yeah. I see your points, but I don't agree with it.
Okay, let us see if you will agree with me or not. I will go for something else. When you commit fornication, do you choose hold on. Do you choose to commit fornication or Allah forces you to commit fornication?
As I said, Christian Prince, it didn't like I wasn't here to come and like talk into these topics with you. I just want to tell you that like what you're doing is more than just having fun and making fun of a religion. It's like affecting a lot of families and
How many of your family left Islam because of me?
well, my little brother watches your videos and it's just fucked up, you know. So
Look like you are the same now. You are leaving Islam. Because you could not answer me, and now you are trying to change the topic. My family, because of you, my family, if your brother, he did not find this Islam as a stupid, he will not leave Islam. He did not F up, as you said. He is the right one. And now you're trying to change the topic because you have no answer. You are out of answers. You don't know what to say. You came here to accuse me of misleading Muslims, making thousands of Muslims leave Islam. You don't know the impact you are doing in our society. It's not my fault. I'm just saying the truth, and the truth will set you free. That's what Jesus said. So you cannot answer why Allah will force you to commit fornication. How that is just? And then how he will punish me for it? How Allah, he forced Adam to commit sin, and then he punish him for it. How Allah forced shaitan to commit sin, and then he punish him for it? This is not God. God is about just.
All right. Well, I don't have an answer for you.
What about leaving Islam, myself, my friend, right now, and save yourself? You don't have an answer because obviously the proofs is overwhelming. You came, you insulted me in the beginning, claiming that I'm lying, making stories look stupid, sound stupid when they are not, when in fact I am not doing that. I am showing you how stupid it is. And now you agreed with me. That's why you cannot answer. You speak Arabic. You are born in an Arabic family, I can tell. And you can read both in English and Arabic. So what is the excuse for you to say, I do not know? It's obvious. This God, he forced sin. If you don't commit sin, he will even destroy you, Muhammad said. Adam is a victim. Shaitan is a victim. Eve is a victim. I mean, everybody is a victim of Allah. So the real sinner in this earth, if he exists, it is the devil Allah. Because only evil one will force people to do evil, and then he laughs at them, accusing them of doing evil. He's not even admitting that this is his evil. So while Jesus, he said, I came for the sick, not for the healthy. Your God in the Quran says, are you going to guide the one who Allah misguide? So what his job? Is to misguide. And not only that, nobody can guide the one who I misguide. What kind of logic this logic is? Why Allah even misguiding people, and why he will not be them guided? So I advise you, my friend, I'm not against you, by the way. I listen to you all the way, even though your accusation is an insult to me, but I understand. I advise you right now to leave Islam, the same as your brother he did.
All right. Well, I have nothing else to say. I'm gonna hang up.
Did you decide to leave Islam? You left Islam, right?
No.
You did.
No, that's
Then stay and prove me wrong. You just admitted that Islam cannot refute me. You just, when you say I'm going to leave, simply.
No, I don't have the information. I don't have.
No, you do. I gave you that. You do not need books. The story in front of you. Your prophet did not give you books beside this. He gave you this. That's it. This is the story. Read it. The story of the first sin of the first man is not Adam's sin. It is Allah. Where do you want to go? Even your prophet make it clear that even when someone he commit fornication, all kind of sin, it was a decree. So now if I go and sleep with women, why Allah want to punish me for sleeping with women? Why there is a punishment for adultery when this is nothing but a decree from Allah? And you must commit. What a madness religion.
Where is this decree?
It's in front of you. Do you see it? This is the name of the chapter. Chapter of the son of Adam, share of zina, etc. Decreed from him. Do you see it? I can show it to you in Arabic. You speak Arabic. وَحَظَّهُ مِنَ الزِّنَا. This is باب القدر. قدر على ابن آدم. قدر. It's a decree. What kind of God? He made us fornicate, so he can punish us for fornication. He forced us to fornicate. What you will do now? You will say, I have to go? You run away from the truth? Is that how a smart, intelligent man like you do when he faces something obvious?
Oh yeah, I just wanna I don't wanna hang up and say nothing. So I'm gonna try it. I'm sorry, man, but thank you for having me and have a nice day.
Well, I'm glad that you left Islam, my friend. And we pray that soon you will accept Jesus.
That is not gonna happen.
You left Islam already. You just agreed with everything I said. You are out of Islam. You are. And say hello to your brother. Maybe soon we will meet in the church together. Praise the Lord. We are always victorious. If the Lord is with me, who could be against me? They are blaming me that Muslim society, tens of thousands of people live in Islam, and his family members of Islam. But he came to save his brother, supposedly. He and himself live in Islam. What is this? How in the world that this is a religion? My friends, we are not here because we want to teach hate against Muslims. We are here to save them. The Lord, he says, I came for the sick, not for the healthy. And Muslims are people who they are sick with the falsehood of Muhammad. And we are here to give them the cure from the Lord of a cure, the one who made the blind see, the one who healed any kind of disease. Even there's a video of Mufti Mink. He says, Jesus, he just waved his hands and thousands of thousands get healed. That is Jesus. The one who has power over death, not by killing, but by resurrecting. The one the Quran described that he can create from the mud the bird, and he breathed into the mud, and the mud will become a living flying bird. That is my Jesus. Who is your Allah? An idiot. An author of a book, he cannot make a story to look smart for a second. So always we are victorious in the name of a Christ. And you always will be a loser. It doesn't matter how big your number is. Islamic society lost their peace since the time of Muhammad. You Muslim women cannot even walk in the street in peace alone. You have to have a guardian because of Muhammad. In the heart of Islamic countries. Because Islam made women a sexual object, a target, and made the man a predator. So instead of living as a human, we became wolves, biting each other. In Christ, we are going back to him and going back to our humanity. In Christ alone, a human being, he lived as a human. In Muhammad, in Allah, in the Quran, you are nothing but a beast. You are willing to bite your own brother. The caliphate of the Muslims killed by Muslims. Aisha took an army to kill Ali and his family, which is the family of Muhammad, 10,000 men. Ali took an army to fight the other Muslims. Muslims killing Muslims non-stop from the time of Muhammad until now. Yemen, Syria, Iraq, you name it. They cannot live in peace because the King of Peace is not in their life. And that is Jesus. So I say to you, Muhammadan, repent before it's too late. Your God is a fool. And your Quran is written by a drunk man. He cannot write a story and put it together, full of contradiction and stupidity and low ethic. I will be back later. I hope you have good time. Don't forget to subscribe to our forums, Ramble, YouTube, Patreon. But always you can find me. The best way to find where I'm going to go live next is by going to Patreon. May the Lord bless you. And let us pray for this Muslim who came today, who left Islam even though he did not dare to say so, that soon he will find the Messiah, he will find the truth, and the truth will set him free. God bless, and thank you very much for being here. This is your brother Christian Prince, was serving you humbly for today. And see you soon again. Take care.